Hello students, welcome back to the class. Today we will study about furthermore questions based on accounting equation. So the question number 5 of your book states that Mohit has the following transactions and we have to prepare accounting equation on this basis. The given information is that business started with cash 1,75,000, purchase goods from Rohit 50,000. ठीक है, अब फर्स्ट पॉइंट है बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया कैश से, दैट मीन्स कैश विल इंक्रीज एंड कैपिटल विल इंक्रीज. देन अ गुड्स परचेज फ्रॉम रोहित. नाउ इफ समवंस नेम इज मेंशन दैट मीन्स वी आर परचेजिंग गुड्स ऑन क्रेडिट. सो स्टॉक में ऐड होगा 50 और क्रेडिटर में ऐड होगा 50. देन यू हैव सोल्ड गुड्स ऑन क्रेडिट टू मनीष कॉस्टिंग 17,500 फॉर 20,000. स्टॉक में से वी विल डिडक्ट 17,500 एंड इन debtors we will write 20,000. The profit of 2,500 will be added to the capital. Then purchase furniture for office use, cash में minus होगा, furniture में plus होगा. Cash paid to Rohit in full settlement. We have purchased goods costing 50,000 from Rohit and we are paying him 48,500 only in full settlement. That means remaining 1,500 will not be paid. That will be treated as discount. Then cash received from Manish 20,000. रेंट पे किया है एंड कैश विड्रॉ किया है फॉर पर्सनल यूज. द अकाउंटिंग इक्वेशन लुक समथिंग लाइक दिस. फर्स्ट व्हेन वी हैव स्टार्टेड बिजनेस विद कैश वी विल राइट इट इन कैश इन कैपिटल. देन वी परचेज गुड्स फ्रॉम रोहित. नाउ इट विल नॉट बी डिडक्टेड फ्रॉम कैश, बल्कि इसको हम शो करेंगे स्टॉक में एंड लायबिलिटीज में, क्रेडिटर्स में. स्टॉक में प्लस करेंगे 50,000 एंड क्रेडिटर्स में प्लस करेंगे 50,000. So it will look like cash 175, stock 50, creditors 50 and capital will be 175. Next we have sold goods of 17,500 for 20,000 to Manish. Stock में से कम होगा 17,500. Stock में से गया 17,500 and debtors में plus होगा 20 because we are not selling it for cash. जो profit हुआ 2,500 का that will be added to capital. So the equation will be cash of 1,75,000, stock of 32,500, debtors of 20,000 and it is equals to creditors of 50 and capital of 1,77,500. The next point states where we have purchased goods, purchased furniture for office use costing 10,000. So cash में से deduct करेंगे 10,000 and furniture में we will add 10,000. Next, cash paid in full settlement to Rohit. We have paid amount to Rohit. कितना amount पे कर रहे हैं? 50,000 पे करना था but we are paying him 48,500. So creditors में से full 50,000 minus होगा but in cash we will deduct only 48,500 because cash हम लोग पे कर रहे हैं केवल 48,500. The resultant profit of 1,500 will be added to the capital account. So the equation will be 1,66,500, 1,16,500 in cash, 32,500 in stock, 20,000 in debtors, 10,000 of furniture. Liabilities will be now 0 and capital will be 1,79,000. Next, cash received from Manish. Manish is our debtor from whom we are receiving 20,000 rupees. Cash में plus करेंगे 20,000 और debtors में से minus करेंगे 20,000. For rent paid, now rent paid is an expense. For rent paid, we will deduct it from cash and capital both. And the last, withdrew cash for private use. It is again a expense. It is drawing, so it will be deducted from cash as well as capital. 3,000 from both cash and capital. It will become the final equation will be 1,32,500 of cash, 32,500 of stock. Debtors will be 0. Furniture will be of 10. Creditors again 0. And the capital, final capital will be 1,75,000. The question number 6 states that Harish started business with cash of 1,80,000. Increase in cash as well as capital. Then we are purchasing goods on cash as well as on credit. Total stock purchase is 90,000. Out of the 60,000 is for cash and 30,000 is for creditor. Then we have sold goods for cash costing 24,000 at 40,000 rupees. That means there is profit of 16,000. Rent paid 5,000, normal expense, and rent outstanding 2,000. That means rent which is due but not paid. It is an expense but it has not yet been paid, so it will become a liability for the business. सोल्ड गुड्स ऑन क्रेडिट 50,000 रुपीज कॉस्टिंग 38,000, ठीक है, 12,000 प्रॉफिट बट इट इज ऑन क्रेडिट. एंड लास्ट इज सैलरी पेड इन एडवांस. So the equation will look something like this. First point is a simple one, started business with cash, so cash में and capital में add करेंगे. Then next point said that you have purchased total 90,000 of goods, 60,000 in cash and 30,000 in credit. Stock में plus करेंगे 90, cash में से deduct करेंगे 60,000 and in creditors we will add 30,000. So the equation will be 1,20,000 cash, 90,000 stock, 30,000 creditors and 1,80,000 of capital. Next point said sold goods costing 24,000 for 40,000. स्टॉक में से 24,000 डिडक्ट करेंगे, कैश में ऐड होगा 40,000 रुपीज़, ठीक है. कैश में वी विल ऐड ऑन 40,000 एंड द रिजल्टेंट प्रॉफिट ऑफ 16,000 विल बी एडेड टू कैपिटल. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट रेंट पेड 5,000. देखो जो 5,000 आपने पे किया दैट विल बी डिडक्टेड बोथ फ्रॉम कैश एंड कैपिटल. And for the outstanding amount we will deduct it from capital but not from cash because cash पे नहीं किया है. इसको आप कहाँ दिखाओगे? liabilities में. It will be shown in liabilities as an outstanding rent 2,000 rupees. Next point states goods costing 38,000 were sold on credit for 50,000. स्टॉक में से कितना माइनस होगा? 38,000. As you are selling it on credit it will not be read in cash बट डेटर्स में शो करोगे. डेटर्स आ जाएंगे 50,000 एंड जो 12,000 प्रॉफिट हो रहा है, 12,000 प्रॉफिट हो रहा है दैट विल बी एडेड टू कैपिटल अकाउंट. द लास्ट पॉइंट इज सैलरी पेड इन एडवांस. एज इट इज पेड इन एडवांस, कैश में तो माइनस होगा, पैसे तो जा रहे हैं, कैश में माइनस होगा बट इट विल बी नॉट डिडक्टेड फ्रॉम कैपिटल. ऑन द अदर हैंड इट विल बी shown as an asset that is prepaid salary. So the final equation will be cash of 1,52,000, stock of 28,000, debtors of 50, prepaid salary of 3,000, which is equals to creditors of 30, outstanding rent of 2, and capital of 2,01,000. So this is it for today. In the next video, we will do further more questions. Till then, take care and have a great day.